I thought my married neighbor was my soulmate until I babysat his hellish kids. But then he sent me one text that destroyed my whole fantasy, plus one update. I need to talk about this somewhere I won't be judged, and I figured this would be a good place. I know you all are probably going to judge me, but at least try to understand my side. I'm a 34-year-old woman. 7 months ago, I had a messy breakup with my long-term boyfriend, so I moved in with my best friend and her husband. It was then that I met my neighbor, who I will call Kay. He helped us move our stuff into the house, and I was instantly smitten. We live in the suburbs of a major city, so we both ended up taking the train into work at the same time each day. I knew Kay had a wife and kids very early on. He talked about them often and had pictures of them on his lock screen and social media. However, initially it started out as a very innocent, silly crush. He is handsome, funny, and sweet. The first time we rode the train, he asked me about my job and seemed genuinely interested in what I was saying, which is something my ex never did. He is always doing things for his kids, like bringing home treats for them, and one time he stayed on the phone with his older daughter the entire ride to work, because she needed a pep talk before a school presentation. It was just so easy to imagine how lovely and attentive Kay would be with me, because he is like that with everyone else. Kay has never said or done anything to imply that he has feelings for me, but we are genuinely friends by now because we talk on the train almost every weekday. I have never had trouble getting the attention of men, and with the basis we already have, I know that we could easily become something more. I also learned shortly after I developed feelings for him that his wife is someone I went to school with, and I was surprised because they are polar opposites. He is funny, she is dry. He is exciting, she is cautious. He is a little dumb, she is very smart intellectually. Looks-wise. This feels mean, but yikes. I just don't think that their personalities fit very well together at all, and I can easily see Kay getting stuck in a relationship because he's just so nice. The issue is that yesterday evening, Kay knocked on my door and asked if I could watch his kids for a bit. This was no trouble, and I said yes right away. He told me that his wife, who is pregnant, had gotten into a car accident while away on a business trip. He was super worried and had booked the next flight out to go see her. They don't have any family in the state, so he asked me to keep an eye on them for a few hours while a family friend drove to watch them for the night. Now, this is where the issue came in. These kids were an absolute nightmare. There were 3 girls, and the oldest was your typical bratty preteen, times 1,000. She was rude and didn't respect my authority at all, arguing with me about everything from dinner to who had to clean up to what movies she was allowed to watch. I even heard her call me a bitch under her breath a couple of times. The middle child was rowdy and constantly wanted to play loud, messy games even when I told her no. The youngest was mostly sweet and quiet on her own, but she joined in with whatever drama the middle child wanted to create. It all culminated in me agreeing to play hide and seek with the younger two, and I ended up getting locked out of the house. When I went back and tried to convince the oldest to let me in through the back screen door, she pretended she couldn't hear me and put her headphones in. Thankfully, the family friend arrived a few minutes later and let me in, and then I went home. This makes me sad, because before now, I would often dream about being a stepmom to Kay's kids one day because of how highly he would talk about them. Now, I want nothing to do with them. But at the same time, this is further proof that Kay and his wife are not happy, because children from a happy home do not behave like this. I just want to have a relationship with Kay, but I do not know if it is possible because his kids and I would not get along. And this is even before a potential divorce where their mother could easily get them to hate me. I really love Kay, and I know that we could have a beautiful relationship if I pursued this, but this has really shaken me. After I posted this, someone commented and said that it doesn't sound like I love him, but that I'm just romanticizing a fantasy life in my head. They pointed out that he dropped everything to go to his pregnant wife, and that the kids barely know me and I'm not their mother. They said I wouldn't have a beautiful relationship with Kay because he clearly loves his family, and they encouraged me to discuss this with a professional because this way of thinking isn't healthy. Here is what I wrote back to them. How do you know whether or not I love him? Are you inside my head? You can love someone before being in a relationship with them. And just like I don't know for sure that he loves me, you don't know that he doesn't. You never know until you cross that bridge. I know he wouldn't just drop everything and run away with me. There would be months and even years of divorce court and custody arrangements if he decided to leave his wife. And yes, I know there's no guarantee that he will do that, but Kay is a good, honest man. If anything were to happen between us, he would absolutely leave his wife because it wouldn't be fair to either of us. He told me he believes very strongly in fairness. That's why I'm asking. I know this could be a messy situation if anything happened. I just want to know if his kids being difficult will make things worse if it does happen. I want to know if the potential pros outweigh the potential cons. Update. I got a text from Kay at first. He just said his wife and the girls are okay, and he thanked me for watching them. I replied, of course. Anytime, let me know if there's anything else I can do. He just sent back a thumbs up emoji. But then, he sent a link. It was a link to my Reddit post. Then he texted, "Is this you? Because if it is, we need to talk. I promise you that I have absolutely no interest in leaving my family for you. I'm sorry if I ever gave you the wrong idea, but I don't see you as anything more than a neighbor. I don't think we should be friends anymore." I replied, "Wait." Then I asked, "Can I call you?"